Welcome back to RPG Plus. The time has come again to head to another planet. I do hope Voeld does not disappoint and is just as interesting as this last planet. So let's just get right to it. I do hope it's kind of larger than this last one. It's the only negative I could probably say about the last planet we were on, Harvaro. Nothing was said coming to this one.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Some copper.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe.
That was easy enough to find.
Deploying probe.
Must have missed it the
Detecting
first
what's
time though.
left of a ship.
Engarn escape pod. Drifting for nearly a decade. Came from an exploratory vessel. I'm kind of disappointed that you can't find more than one. But I guess that's no different than the other Mass Effect, so...
Anomaly detected.
Storm?
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Master Hurricane is carrying a sort of nitrogen-adapted plankton. Experience. Probably the smallest area we've been to, actually.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Lots to do here. We're back to 4 available minerals, though. A world going through an ice age. Ooh, this could be. This could look very cool, or it could look very empty. I'm hoping it's the cool direction. No pun intended. Once packed with dozens of major urban centers. Now Engaran lives in scattered. Now lives in scattered settlements. Cities entombed in ice. Sounds pretty awesome. Who do I have with me again? I'm gonna assume we want to take Jaw, just like the other. So might as well just do it now. But there might be stuff to talk about if he's just standing there. So scratch that for the moment. We'll switch to him while there.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Voeld to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Probably gonna have to fix that before we can move to the outer regions. That's where the vault's gonna come in. And probably have to leave and return later to finish it off like we did EOS. My guess.
Whoa!
Let's not
We're good.
lose the
We're
ship.
good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Alright. Cold environment hazard. Oh, I'm already losing life support. Okay, we're definitely looking at a larger area. Already have these appearing here. Do we not put any stations down? Alright, let's look at these. Scan minerals. Memory trigger. Sorry, arc. Memory trigger. Find an outpost site. Alright. More mineral. Plant sample. Mineral. PB secret project. Okay, I'm not getting anything from this one. Memory trigger. It's kind of weird. That one either. Alright. Looks like we have a lot to do here. Alright, meet the resistance.
Sylvie wasn't kidding about the cold.
Okay, so it's colder away from there. Just kind of stick to this for the moment.
Secluded, Blizzard provides cover, great for a hidden base.
Where are we meeting the resistance team?
Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Take that.
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
Peter, right ahead. I need a minute to defrost.
Almost at the base now. Make sure you talk to Commander Anyik when you arrive.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, thanks.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
The others are waiting on the shuttle pad.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Alright.
Life support at 100%.
Nice. Not gonna go back and get that other one. Distance cruiser.
Heard about Kiva. I still can't find him.
His sister came through here. Set out alone to search for him.
And she's as tough as a rubber.
Anything back here for me, guys?
Took 2 hours to straight me out of my ship. Now I turn around.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Fuel pumps, fuel lines, hydraulics, all looking good.
Environment check.
Yeah,
Temperatures
I
are
told you.
within
I
acceptable
take the camera.
parameters.
Can it go now?
Got to check
Life
these.
support at 100%.
That'll take forever.
How is everyone back home? Parents doing all right?
They're fine. Worried about me.
When do you head back to Havarl?
As soon as I'm done installing the new power grid. You coming with me this time?
I'm the only decent shuttle mechanic out here.
They'd
Well,
manage
that's no.
without you.
We both know that's not true.
Below normal
And
temperatures.
I'll come home soon.
Liar.
Commander Hecht. Better scan this one for the research. Come on. Warm real quick, because I don't know if that's going to go down during.
The ambient temperature is normal. I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Talk to these ones first.
Hello. I'm the one putting together a team willing to take on the Ket facility. As soon as I get word that we're all set on the tech side, we'll be ready to go.
Word's getting around that you're all right. I'll decide for myself once I talk to Ephra.
Alright. Come on, I want to talk to you.
Are you the Pathfinder that Ephra was talking about?
That's me.
We're the team assigned to breach the facility with you. Hopefully rescue Moshai Sefa.
I'm your pilot. The Ket facility is on the other side of the planet.
Ready to head out?
Hold off.
I'll be back.
And we'll be here.
Okay, so it doesn't go down while in conversation with people. It's good to go.
Environmental temperatures
to know
are within
now.
acceptable limits.
All of you joined as volunteers. Some of you
Extreme
were
cold
attacked by
is
Ket.
detected,
Most
Pathfinder.
of you have lost family to them.
Life
When you
support is
stand
back
across
online.
from a Ket, remember what brought you here. Hold that in your heart. Then fight to make sure no one else feels that pain.
I love you, Layla. There, Explorer.
Hover transport.
Please don't call attention to us.
I just want to read this. Yes, I'm aware of the dwindling supply situation. The supplies meant for the resistance had to be diverted at the last moment, so we never received them. We'll get the next drop. I'm taking care of it myself.
Anyek is wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Michelle's dead. You saw the explosion.
Yes, Michelle's explosion. She would have known exactly how to protect herself. We can put a pod together. Go back out there.
Heref maybe, Ishka.
Don't be foolish, Hannah. Please be angry, grieve, rage, but please drop this.
What she says makes sense, though. Might come across that person. Mechanic.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
Thanks.
He lives for this shit, and will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Voeld. The rest, out and about.
Huh. They kind of remind me of the Krogan vehicles a bit, but they do look different, especially from the back. Okay, we already been right at this spot. Much warmer in here. Lots of shit in that one. Didn't I expect that.
Heard about that Dar?
You think it's payback for pushing the Ket out?
I don't know. Sure feels like it.
I want to see a lot more of this. Oh wow. I heard about the new visitors to Aya. Do I have to remind you what happened last time their kind contacted one of our worlds? Kadara is a cesspool because of them. I'm sure you and Ephra are receiving plenty of opinions from both sides. I trust you'll make the right call, Anjik. Aya and Voeld can't be overrun by those things. And I don't trust that so-called Pathfinder any more than the rest of them. Received some surprising news this week. Apparently the human Pathfinder activated the vault on Eos. Newcomers are now settling on the surface. I don't know how to feel about this, Commander. It troubles me. A visitor from across dark space can access technology closed to us for centuries? What does this mean? History tells us what happens when outsiders have more power than us. I apologize if I'm stepping out of line with my comments. Simply thinking out loud. I trust your judgment in all things, Commander. Priestess?
Don't worry, they dealt with me.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
Our people worship in private here. And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
Sure.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next. And with that, a stronger dynasty.
Makes sense from what we learned earlier on Havarl about
Greetings
reincarnation.
again, Ryder.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna assume these are injured. Some could just be resting, but looking at them, yeah, I'm going with injured. Oh, it's right there. Medical supplies. Examine.
Looks like medical supplies. Probably shouldn't tamper with them.
Alright, a log. Look, I told you I'm not interested in your collect. No, the cat base. That's a big ship. Are those? Looks like fighter aircraft. They're bringing in more troops, bigger guns. That's not good. I'm going to Kos. Keep watching. Log everything. Okay, there's nothing else. Let's see what we have here. We sent a shuttle with enough medical supplies to last you through the cycle. Did you ever receive them? Our tracking signal went dark after we left the supplies at the drop point. Please respond. Let us know they got to you safely.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Bet they have an officer we can talk to.
Leave me be.
Oh, okay. Good talk.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
Did they run into something out there?
The cat are getting bolder. A band of them attacked our patrol last night. Our people managed to get out without much trouble, but I need to check them over.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight. If we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
I'm so sorry we managed to push the cat back from Checheks, but they knew we were coming. Had troops laid out before we even crested the peak. Arjan didn't make it. He went down covering our saboteur. Took out nearly a dozen cat before he fell. You'd have been so proud of him. I wanted to let you know before word got back in a less delicate way. I'll tell Iskal to hold off on sending the notice. You should be able to break the news to your parents yourself, Commander. I truly am sorry. I know this must be difficult to read, but know that Arjun du Zil was a hero today. Fafiola, mother, I hope you and Lavala are well. Little Valet must be a handful by now. Mother, something happened. I sent Arjan on a mission. He didn't come back. He's not coming back. His officer tells me he fell protecting the squad. This is my fault. He should have had more training. I'm so... Commander Duzil, we need more recruits for Havarl. The Ket haven't reached the ruins, but their attempts on the capital have been bolder. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. I know you're stretched thin right now, and I heard about Arjan, so I'm sure this is a difficult time for you. I would have contacted you if it weren't urgent. I'll be in the field. Reach me by comm at your earliest convenience. Doctor.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative from...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have.
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Harim, maybe Ryder could help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Ket attacks are always a risk. Wounded? There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reach it.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
That we do?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
Anything else, though?
What can I do for you, Ryder?
Are you the doctor in charge here?
For the moment. My colleague Sella and I usually take turns. She's been on a break. There were too many battles. Too many she couldn't save. It hurt her deeply. Working here can be exhausting, and I don't mean just physically.
The infirmary's full. What happened?
The Ket attacked a civilian transport not far from here. These fighters were dispatched to defend them. We won, but it was close, as you can see.
Why are the Ket attacking civilian ships?
They capture Angara for slave labor. We've seen the detention camps.
Oh, we knew that already.
Some are transported elsewhere, and we never see them again. I can't imagine the horrors they're subjected to.
I'll let you get back to work.
That would be best.
Nine. No, I fall right off. Alright, so that's all in here. Let's see, where was the supplies? Oh, that I was looking at before.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Alright, let's look at this other side.
You must be Ryder. Jarl told us what you did for Kirin's team on Havarl. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
I appreciate the warm welcome. It's a joke. To break the ice. Get it?
Oh gosh.
Warm welcome?
I should have chosen the
Nice.
other one.
Call that a joke.
Probably a translation thing.
Perhaps. Strange jokes aside, I hope you will join our fight against the Ket. We could certainly use the help. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
I don't think it's my place to judge Sam anymore after that.
If your current approach isn't working, we'll need to find another one.
Our main problem is a lack of fighters. If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Voeld without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
How long has the Resistance been around?
Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians took the fight into their own hands. They formed the Resistance as a final effort to retake our home.
It seems to be working.
Only since Ephra took over. His tactics gave us the push we needed against the Ket. But even now, we're a long way from winning.
I've met Ephra. He's interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's exactly what the Resistance needs. Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them into an effective army. What success we've had against the Ket is entirely due to his leadership.
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
Hopefully the Cat haven't found that out. So if they were to put a hit on him, that could be very damaging for them.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Alright, surveillance records. Shift change, Cat leader goes to console, speaks unknown. Patrol returns, reports nothing unusual. Karakin enters camp, quickly dispatched. Cat comes close to bug location. Cat leader checks weapons. Cat leader checks weapons again. Wonder how long ago that was. Group of 5 Cat leave base to deal with roving wild wraith herd. Cat leader makes daily report to unknown superior. Glitch in feed, unsure what's causing it. Cat leader checks weapon for 5th time today. Feed cuts out for 2 minutes, reported. Cat leader delivers hour-long speech to underlings. Hour, holy shit. Cat leave in the direction of Dara, reported. Possibly incoming attack. Cat leader reports in, immediately checks weapons. Stack on feed, cuts out for 7 minutes. Cat leader dispatches patrol and rover unsure of destination. Feed has gone dark. Feed still down. Possible issues with network. Almost didn't see this datapad. I took a party to the supply drop point. When we got there, everything was gone. Our contact missing. The snow showed signs of activity. Multiple individuals. Cat maybe. I'll keep this quiet until you can get it sorted.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
So is it the Ket? It would be kind of crazy if it's actually some of our people in hiding trying to survive like one of the other arcs. The fact that they can't make out that it was Ket or not right there in this from the snow. Granted, it is kind of windy. Snow's blowing all over the place. I don't know, I don't think it's just as simple as it being the cat taking things. Please come back to Aya. I know you want to fight for us, but we need you here too. Your children miss you. You want to build a world where they don't have to fear the cat, but is that really better than not knowing their mother? I know you've made your decision, but I beg you to reconsider, please. Remember what it was like with your own father, and how it felt? With love, your mother. Well, you know, maybe she learned that whatever her father might have been doing as she grew up, realized it was worth it.
Wonder what all the blinky lights are.
You don't win a war without good organization.
That's the planet, with everything on it.
Think I'll see any cat? Not likely. They don't venture this close.
Another data pad. We're seeing an increase in activity around Janik. The Ket have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angara moving around behind the shield. Looks like the Ket have been working on something. Can't tell what it is. Also more reports of abductions. The Ket appear to have stopped trying to attack the Dara. Too well defended. That's good, however. Looks like they focused their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Ambushes have increased. We should make sure the warnings get out. I apologize, Alisk. My pilot says she made the supply drop at the nav point. I can't figure out why they never reached you. I'll have Anya try again with the new shipment. Free of charge. Resistance won't starve over a technical issue.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Voeld. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all Ket operations on Voeld is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
Any interesting
Is that
places?
a map of Voeld?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Techiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Ket have occupied.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Ket, yes. The largest, Estraya, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Tell me more about Estraya.
It's the recent focus of Ket attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The Ket learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angara.
You mentioned the word
That's something
Dar.
you can use to your
What does it
advantage.
mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. But the Ket are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols with the Dara means fewer raids on Ket camps. The Ket know this and use it against us.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
There you are.
I should be going out there with you. Waiting around makes me unhappy. I'll keep my comms open so I can keep up with what you're doing.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, is there anything I can help with?
Tell me more about Voeld.
Voeld is an important planet for my people. Our capital, Estraya, is here. We only recently won it back from the Ket, and the city is still rebuilding. For some reason, the Ket now focus their attentions on this part of Voeld. That's why the Resistance is set up here.
The Resistance seems pretty busy here. There must be lots of Ket.
Yes. The Resistance has fought the Ket on Voeld for a very long time. Our fighters are frustrated. No matter how many we kill, there always seems to be more.
I have to get going. We'll catch up later.
Stay clear, Pathfinder.
Yeah, like I said before, I'll probably switch him in.
Pilot Squadron at Varroa. I'm picking up hostiles drifting south of you.
They're younger than I expected, but they have spirit.
Good.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
But I brought
Environment
the last
check.
time.
Temperatures are within
I never get
acceptable
care
parameters.
packages from Aya, do I?
Life
You're
support
so
is back
good
online.
at guilting me, Seek.
Whoa, didn't mean to sneak up on you.
It's the alien. The one that helped out on Havarl. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us. So that's amazing. You're amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
I don't mind it.
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here to Seek.
So, what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some Ket. They're everywhere.
I could do
Anything
both.
else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Those red lights, you said that's Hajara?
Yes, Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out already.
Is it difficult to live out here?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
So it's kind of like that place that we took out on EOS.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Seek, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So, where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
Tempest, we're going to need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
That's what I wanted. Thank you.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
How's
So I can
your
get that
sister?
level.
Environment
Doing
check.
better.
Alright, I'm going with that cryo ammo. Alright, I think it's time I begin building up my pistols. Takes less damage while in cover when not in cover. So you can make her an awesome cover user, or someone is better off when not. Personally, I want to go with them when not in cover. That way I get a little bit of somewhat protection. For one, my people don't always choose cover too well. I mean, I can assign them to go to it. Takes less damage from all sources. 10%. For taking damage, Drax's health regeneration improves for a short time. Those are both really good. What's the next? Alright, that increases overall health, shields, and I think we can go with this. I mean, he has a lot of health to begin with, so keeping that region going. Awesome tanking.
Nightmares still?
Life support is stable.
Kind of wondering. Okay, so that's over there. Where was that? Alright, info on the forward station. Alright. Get him his level real quick. Shields restored on melee hit. He's kind of more ranged though, but he does have that move to get him in close for melee. 10% with every successful strike. Hey, it says damage resistance 15, but over here it says as long as the shields are up. So So how much shielding do we have? 808. I rather just get the deflection. Seems better overall rather than having to rely on that melee.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Alright, I apparently didn't speak to this guy.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything's running fine.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it.
I saw the messages sent to you.
I like people being
What
up
are you
front.
hiding?
Keep your voice down. I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
Why don't we help you?
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
Well, first I'll check it out for him.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way, no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Okay.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
I think maybe that's on the other side. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Alright, I believe it's actually on top somewhere.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
So we'll search for it later. And we'll go ahead and go with this right now. Not what I
Word's
wanted.
getting around that you're alright. I'll decide for myself once I talk to Ephraim.
For some reason, it's a pain in the ass to talk to. Alright, let's do it.
No time to waste. You can fill me in on the shuttle.
Okay, everybody in.
Yes.